Hi everyone, welcome to Connecting Annapolis here at Centro de Ayuda. I'm Sergio Polanco. Hi everyone, welcome to Connecting Annapolis. I'm Sergio Polanco. I'm here with Jorge Gonzalez at Centro de Ayuda, Center of Help. Welcome, Jorge. Bienvenido.
Thank you for inviting me. Bienvenido.
My pleasure. Tell me a little bit about you. Who is Jorge Gonzalez for our community?
Jorge Gonzalez, my parents came from Puerto Rico in 1951 and we moved to New York City.
Wow.
Grew up in New York City and stayed there till I was about 33 and moved to Maryland. Been here ever since.
So Spanglish?
I am very Spanglish.
Oh, great.
My parents are both Puerto Rican.
Wow. How do you discover Center of Help here in Arundel County? How a Puerto Rican come and how long they was there? What year?
I came here 5 years ago. I had retired and I met a person named Julio, and he sort of guided me to the Center of Help. Came here to do volunteer work 1 day a week, and then I was asked to start working part-time. And ever since then, I've been with the center.
So your passion for helping community, helping migrants, connect you through this organization?
Yeah, I think that helping the people that move here and have no knowledge of the American way, it's very hard for them to know what to do, where to go, and it's nice to help them along the way. Offer them different types of assistance, references, so that they are not drowning and sort of wandering around trying to find things out.
Great, great, thank you. Another question is, what is Center of Help, as far as you know, or when the Center of Help was founded?
It was founded in 1999, and it's been going for almost 20 years now.
And the mission about?
The mission is to help immigrants assimilate into the American society and help to build new Americans and help them with new lives.
And starting with the Centro of Help or Centro de Ayuda, what the services they provide for this community?
Wow, we provide a lot of referral services. We provide legal immigration services. We have a lawyer that comes here once a month to give to answer immigration questions. We offer English as a second language. We offer citizenship classes. We offer the kids on the Saturday program. We have a Saturday program which is called the Leadership and Learning Program, which has kids come from first grade through high school.
Wow, let's start with immigration. What, as a migrant, when they cross in this door, what they find? They find help directly with, example, like a legal assistant with the lawyer. They can.
We have a lawyer that comes here once a month, and she is here to help with legal matters as far as immigration. She offers her services. She doesn't work out of here. She has her own private enterprise. So they come here at a discounted rate so that we can help them, guide them to where they need to go.
Wow. Wow. Then, example is what the person, if someone they are right now watching this Connecting Annapolis and they like to stop by here, what they need to do? What is the process? They just come into the door, they asking for help?
We are located at 1906 Forest Drive in Annapolis, Maryland, second floor, 2A. They just walk in through our door and we will help them as they walk in. We don't have appointments. We are on a walk-in basis, except for the lawyers.
Great. We will make a little pause, and then we come back with more information about what Center of Help is doing for our community. Welcome back to Connecting Annapolis. We are here at Centro de Ayuda, an organization. It's a non-profit organization here serving the community almost 20 years. It's many things to share, many resources our community need to know. But at the same time, as a Center of Help, it's an organization, they're always looking for help. And this is why we are here and Connecting Annapolis. Jorge, back to the conversation we got.
Mm-hmm.
Migration, you said you're serving, anybody can stop by here, right?
Yes.
And asking for anything they need?
Any immigrant, doesn't have to be Hispanic. All immigrants are welcome to the Center of Help. I think that sometimes the Centro de Ayuda throws a lot of people off because they think that it's only for Hispanics, but it's not. It's also for anybody who is here.
When you start, what you do as a volunteer before you become too old?
When I started here, I used to do the bookkeeping. I used to come once a week, and then I became a part-time worker, and I help with operations. I help with volunteer coordinating, making sure that we have enough volunteers for our different functions that we have, and our different classes and the different services that we offer.
As a volunteer, what the person, if someone crossed this door and they want to be a volunteer, what is the first experience this volunteer got in order to?
We have an application form, and we have an interview process. I interview them, you interview them, and then we see where they can help the organization, whether it's in English classes, whether it's the leadership and learning classes.
Center of Help is always in need for volunteers?
We can always use volunteers.
Okay.
We can always use volunteers, and we start looking for volunteers from anywhere from 15 on up.
All right. Now, tell me a little bit about the citizenship classes you mentioned before.
The citizenship class we have here is on Thursdays from 7 to 9. It's a mixed class where it's predominantly taught in English, but we have a vast majority of our immigrants are Hispanics, so it's
both language, English
both language, because the English test, the citizenship test is in English, so they have to know English. We're starting a class in January, which will be completely in English, and we're doing this in order to attract other immigrants that are here, to offer them an opportunity to take classes and pass the citizenship class.
So the classes right now, they are English and Spanish?
They're bilingual.
Okay. And what is the requirement if someone they like to stop by here to just?
They just have to have a legal immigration status, as they call a green card, and that is all. And they have to be here at least 5 years.
5 years. Okay, great. What the other programs we got? For example, the leadership class you mentioned before.
The leadership class is
what days?
The leadership class is on Saturdays between 10 and 12. It's held here at the Center of Help, and we get our students from the local elementary schools and high schools. The age range is from first grade through high school. We have volunteers that help, and we have a program coordinator that is here all the time.
What is the goal for this program? How the kids benefit, or the parents get benefit about bringing the kids here?
The goal of the program itself is to teach the young kids young immigrants, children to learn how to become leaders of their community, to learn how to think creatively and critically. Critical thinking is very important. So it's not like a homework program where they come and do homework. They come here and do different projects, and the coordinator offers them chances to be a leader and to be a follower, so that they get the opportunity to learn how to interact with people.
What age? The minimum?
First grade through high school, so that would be about 8 through 17.
And the program is on Saturdays?
Saturdays from 10 to 12 here at 1906 Forest Drive, right next to Chippequin Road, Suite 2A.
Great, great. Now, when any migrants come in here, and the language is always a barrier, do you offer here at the Centro de Ayuda English classes or ESOL?
Yes.
Or which levels?
We offer levels 1. We offer classes from levels 1 through 4. It's divided into two levels. 1 and 2 is on Mondays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 12. 3 and 4 are on Tuesdays and Fridays, same time, 10:30 to 12. And we have a test that we give to see where an immigrant would be most comfortable with. That is strictly a volunteer basis, so we have teachers that have been teaching with us for 4 or 5 years. So we have a pretty good teaching staff.
So how frequently these classes getting tests or any?
We do like evaluations every couple of months to see how students are progressing. We don't want students to just come and stay in the same level, so that's why we have the four levels, to make sure that they go. If they come in the first level, by the time that they finish, they would have been at 4th level, which is conversational English.
Oh.
And then at times when a student comes in and needs individual one-on-one lessons, we get a volunteer who's willing to come in and do one-on-one with them, because sometimes we get people that come in that, I mean, they can't say 3 words in English, so they would flounder in a class. So we get them individual.
And many of them the same. They are not necessarily have to be a Latino, right?
No,
they are different. Different levels.
We have people from all walks of life, all different lands: Chinese, Koreans, Egyptians, name it, and we've had them here. We don't discriminate against we don't discriminate, period.
No, definitely. We have to make a pause, but right after that, I'd like you to tell me a little bit about the past festival, Hispanic festival they celebrate. Everybody was talking about that was in September, I guess, Hispanic Heritage Month. I'd like to, we like to learn a little bit more about that, so we'll make a short pause and we come back with that. Sure. Okay, welcome back to Connecting Annapolis. Jorge, once again.
Thank you.
Let's get more connected to what Center of Health is doing. So tell me about the past event. It was the Hispanic Heritage.
We had the Hispanics Heritage Festival. We held it in the back of our office. It had at least 500 people come through. We had different companies set up tents and tables, and they offered employment opportunities. We had nonprofits that came in to offer free information to the customers that came through. we had a bunch of volunteers that made it possible, because having all these tables and tents set up and people walking through, you need a lot of coordination, and the volunteers helped quite a bit.
So, as you know, this organization, as any other nonprofit organization, is running through volunteers. But at the same time, Center of Help's always in need for help, always need to assist the other migrants and support these programs. We will keep talking about it. So, any other event in particular is coming up this month, especially end of the year?
Yes, we're having a, it's called Friends of the Center event at the Caliente Grill in Annapolis. It's going to start at 6:30, and they're offering drinks and food, and that's to help the center. So part of the proceeds will be given to the center to help with our functions and our services.
Great. And then to be part of this, they can call here to the center. What is the phone number here at the center?
The phone number here is 410-295-3434.
Or they can visit the website, the center?
At the center, www.centerofhelp.org.
Great.
Or centrodeayuda.org.
Centro de Ayuda. So, as you know, this organization is helping all communities all around, and is always looking for help. So, if you have any other questions, or you like to learn more about Centro de Ayuda, you can visit the website centrohelp.org or centrodeayuda.org. Also, it's a phone number that people, they can reach out. Say it again, the number?
410-295-3434, and they could also go to our Facebook.
What days they are Centro de Ayuda is open? What is the schedule? Monday to Friday from?
So our hours are Monday through Wednesdays, 9 to 4. Thursdays we're open late till 7 o'clock, 9 to 7, and Fridays we're open 10 to 3.
Okay. All right. Now, back to the programs, classes, and different workshops they doing here at the Centro de Ayuda. Tell me about computer classes. What days and...
We just started a new computer class, and it's associated with the Arundel Community College, and it's on Wednesdays from 6 to 8. The program is a structured program where you would be able to get a certificate once they finished at the Arundel Community College. They would get it. They would be tested and given a certificate there.
Clear. Yes. Would like to clarify this part through connecting this community through the computer classes. We starting the program on Wednesdays, and the reason we do these computer classes to learning the computer fundamentals, for example, right? I learned about these classes are going to start here at the Center of Help, and when the students get the level ready to get the test, we can connect these students to an Arundel Community College. Then they can decide if they want to get the test with credit or without credit. So from there, the student decide, okay, I want to get my computer classes credit, and there will be tons of opportunities through an Arundel Community College. If they don't want no credit, still they have a certification, and they can be still, connecting for the second group of computer classes, right? How many students do you have there right now?
We started with 23, and we're hoping that it continues to grow. We're also hoping to maybe find some help to get some more computers.
How many computers do you have for 23 students?
Right now, we only have about 8 desktop computers.
Wow.
and a few laptops. So we're in need of computers.
Definitely, as you see this need, we identify a need at Centro de Ayuda, and we try to cover this need, supporting these communities and different programs. But the same as the computer classes, we open the class, the course, people register, and from 8 computers, we got 25 students. And it's the need there from them, but still, we got the room to divide the groups for now until we get more stuff coming. So just feel free to send us an email. What is the email they can contact us by email? Director?
They can send an email to director@centerofhelp.org.
Great. Any material, I guess, I saw here is this is English and Spanish, the flyer they got. I got this in Spanish. What you got there?
I have English.
You got English.
Yes.
All right. So here the people, they can get some information about the classes, the schedule, who can be a volunteer, what the objects, what the mission, who they are. So people, they just can stop by here at Centro de Ayuda and get some information?
Yes. They just have to stop.
Great. Tell me about some partners. Which partners, potential partners, or what is the partnership with Centro de Ayuda and another organizations? Like which organizations they are working with? We got like Department of Health, or Health Department. We got Educational Department. You got Police Department. Which organizations support or work hand by hand with the Centro de Ayuda?
Well, we do work with the police, the Anne Arundel County and Annapolis Police. We work with the Department of Education, Public Schools. We work with Anne Arundel Medical Center, who has a satellite here in Annapolis. We work with Department of Health, Department of Social Services.
Maryland Health Connection, this is connected through the Centro de Ayuda?
Maryland Health Connection is here to help with registering people for health insurance.
Okay.
They come here twice a week.
So if someone they don't have insurance?
They don't have insurance, they can come here. If their children don't have insurance, they can come and get insurance for their children. They come here twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, from 9 to 5:30. And people could just walk right in. There's no appointment necessary.
Okay. It's a family, they just moved to the area. Just come, the new migrant. And they hear about Centro de Ayuda. And they're looking for school for kids. They're looking for, or maybe they already got the school, they need the physical for the kids, and they need some. Do we have that information here for them?
Yes.
You can refill
We
this?
can refer them to wherever they have to go, whether they're here in Annapolis or if they come from other counties, or we can help them find the information they need.
How many case workers do you have?
We have 2 full-time caseworkers.
Bilingual?
Bilingual.
Okay. And then what they schedule is the same like the Centro de Ayuda?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, to fill these needs.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I'd like to hear about you. What is your message for these communities, to those who they listen right now, they watching us and the Connecting Annapolis? What do you like to mention to them? What is your message for us? Especially, you see, it's Christmas, it's end of the year, it's
Well, I would say to the people who are listening that the Center of Help is here to help immigrants of all nationalities, not just Hispanics. But to do that, we are always in need of assistance, of donations, of volunteers. If you have the time, we can always use volunteers. Doesn't matter if you don't speak Spanish. That shouldn't stop you from wanting to help people. And I think that there's a lot of people out there that don't know that we're here, and the more we get the word out that we're here outside the Hispanic community, because the Hispanic community knows we're here, but outside of the Hispanic community, we're not well known. So I think that we can always use volunteers, and if you have it in your heart, it's Christmas, you can always donate money to us through the center. or you can go into our website and donate right there on our website.
Definitely, it's a great opportunity for us to finish another cycle, waiting for a new year, waiting for another opportunities. But the best we can give before we receive is a love, is a help. So don't think twice. If you got anything to share, just stop by to Centro de Ayuda. Here, we help our communities. We make the community strong. Thank you for watching us.